The House committee investigating the Capitol riots will be holding its final hearing this month, with one scheduled to take place just a few hours from now. The hearing today will focus on the role of extremist groups in the January 6th deadly riots. The committee is looking to highlight the response of far-right groups to former President Trump's siren call on coming to Washington for a big rally. The panel intends to probe whether the groups, including the Proud Boys, Oath Keepers and QAnon adherents, coordinated with White House allies for the January 6th siege. The panel is also expected to highlight new testimony from Pat Cipollone, the former White House counsel. Representative Jamie Raskin, who will be leading the session, says the former White House counsel was aware of every major move that former President Trump was making. The calls for Cipollone to testify grew louder last month after former White House aide Cassidy Hutchinson's blockbuster testimony. This is the seventh hearing in a series that has presented numerous stunning revelations from the January 6th committee. We are now being joined by our US correspondent Susan Teherani from New York City. So Susan, tell us more.
So as you mentioned, this is the next hearing, the first this week, where the January 6th committee is trying to find links between the Trump administration and these extremist groups. Well, they haven't confirmed yet. It seems that they're going to air a public testimony by a person called Jason Van Tettenhoef. He's the former national media director for the group Oath Keepers. And he's going to have a public testimony, despite the fact that he did admit that he wasn't with the group for a long time, but he said that he could provide some inside information on the workings of the group and what they were planning to do on January 6th. We're also expected to hear from a witness named Stephen Ayers. He's an Ohio man who was among the mob of Trump supporters who converged on the Capitol for those riots on January 6th. He pleaded guilty, actually, to a charge of disorderly conduct last month. He's expected to testify publicly as well. So not so much of a high-profile public testimony, but, you know, this is what the hearing and the panel has, the committee has been able to come up with regarding extremist group, and it's decided to put these two individuals publicly on record.